Now, the race to reshape the country's electoral future is on course, with 6 more candidates being vetted by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission selection panel. The applicants pledged to, among others, integrate voter registration with national ID and passport issuance in a bid to simplify the process of identification and give Kenyans a greater choice in where they cast their ballots. Chumba has been on this bit, and here's that report.
First to appear before the Makanda-led panel was Patrick Sanya Otoshwa, a former voter registration manager at IEBC. With nearly 13 years of experience under his belt, Sanya proposed an ambitious integration of voter registration with national ID and passport issuance, a system he says will streamline identification and empower citizens to choose their voting locations with ease.
The Kenyans have a habit of waiting until the last minute. Even when we do mass voter registration for the 30 days, you will always see an extension of another 15 days.
Dr. Peter Ekruto Ketienya, a seasoned public servant and current chief of staff in Nakuru County, was next. At 47, with over 2 decades in public administration, including stints at county executive member, parliamentary aspirant, and gubernatorial running mate, Ruto made a bold case for why he is ready to bring his governance expertise to the commission.
I'm a forthright person. I'm honest and I'm transparent in my undertakings. I also endeavor to make sure that assignments that are given, we are able to deliver on time. But beyond that, I also try to think at least slightly beyond, to anticipate what's likely to come and see how to mitigate.
Then came Professor Peter Wanyande Odiwuor, a political scientist with over 30 years of university-level teaching and a notable role in the drafting of Kenya's 2010 constitution. He urged the panel to uphold integrity in the selection process, warning that the credibility of future elections depends on the choices made now.
The selection panel needs to be extremely careful in terms of the kind of people they recommend for appointment to these positions. Because you need people who appreciate the role of those commissions in terms of the impact it has on the Kenyan society and Kenyan people, and in the management of this country.
Philip Kaikai, a certified public accountant and assistant director of finance at the judiciary, emphasized the need for urgent amendments in election laws. As chair of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, ISPAC, Kaikai found himself pressed by the panel on how he will navigate the murky waters of campaign financing.
Within the election, the Campaign Financing Act, there are several things that may also be a little bit difficult to implement. But I must also courageously say here that there is conflict of interest in this thing. It has to go through Parliament, colleagues. And it is the same Parliament that we need to control.
Also interviewed were Ramadhan Abubakar Mukira and Rispa Oworolik. The panel will continue the interviews on Thursday and conclude next week on the 24th. Chumba, Prime Edition.